It's a peaceful region between Nantes and Bordeaux, a land of vineyards with a gentle breeze blowing in from the sea and beyond. But here, the wine isn't for drinking. It serves as a main ingredient for what Victor Hugo called the liquor of gods, cognac. Laetitia Adol is a distiller.
That's starting to smell good.
She creates miracles with a wine which is too acidic to drink.
We put white wine in the boiler. It's heated a bit like a saucepan on a stove. The wine's brought to the boil. This creates steam, which starts to rise. Vapor continues to form and then cools in this recipient to become liquid on the other side.
Until this point, it's the conventional procedure for fruit alcohol like plum, apple or grape.
Flowing here is an alcohol which we call bouillie. It's almost 30 degrees proof and is produced during the first distillation. But it's not finished. This distillation is heated once again. It's the same process. Obviously it's like cooking with slightly different heating methods, which are our little secret. We bring it back to the boil and this is the result. Cognac eau de vie.
A second distillation is what makes cognac. It purifies and alkalizes the precious liquid. But don't ask Laetitia what the exact temperatures or the exact process. She has no plans to share her trade secrets.
In this tank here we have the heart of what makes cognac. The spirit which makes all our cognacs. It's an alcohol which is almost 70 degrees proof and is clear, crystalline. It's floral, fruity, it can smell of roses, honeysuckle. That's the magic side of cognac.
For the past 500 years, the people of Cognac have mastered the art of distillation with a talent for business. Distilled wine transformed into liquor keeps best, making it easier to transport by boat. During the Renaissance period, clients were not from Asia but Northern Europe. Cognac has since brought wealth to generations of winemakers and merchants. Its reputation has grown and technique perfected. After the second distillation, the resulting spirit is still not yet cognac. It needs to be brought together and mixed, and that's the job of ancestral. In each of these barrels, there are different spirits according to the year of harvest, villages of production, and preferences of the distiller.
This is a cognac which has a lot of length. It's very well rounded, with aromas of vanilla, brioche, honey. There's even a hint of quince jam.
Each cognac is in fact a cocktail of cognacs, light doses with a small touch, so that the final painting is perfect.
It's like an artist's palette. I know which batch will be fruity, which batch will be woody. I need the final product to be woody, what proportion I need to add. After that it's trial and error. I choose what I need.
As if in a perfumery, Anne is always experimenting with scents. Tobacco, grilled bread, jasmine or fruit. These are the aromas that inspire her, but of course in moderation.
It's the most pleasurable part of the job. It's really a game. First of all, I look for the base notes, and after that I go into the details to really create aromatic references for each range. I look for a good recipe.
A good recipe and plenty of patience. Cognac gets better with age. If you look carefully, above the barrels the ceilings are blackened. And it's the same story in the streets of the town of Cognac. There are black traces everywhere, signs of where cognac has been stored and then evaporated over time.
The tourla is in fact a type of mushroom which grows on our walls and which feeds off evaporation. We call it the angel's share. The angels are very greedy, I think. They consume not far off 20 million bottles a year. It's a lot of money disappearing into the air.
Finally, Anne finds the perfect harmony. She asks her boss Philippe to taste her latest blend, a top-range XO cognac.
Anne has done great work. Now we need to work out exactly what's inside it.
Anne's creation will be made into tens of thousands of bottles. It could even become a classic, earning a place in this museum, where some of the finest cognacs in the world are preserved. This one dates back to 1893.
It's great you came today. It's a special occasion. I haven't tasted this one in a very long time. Amazing.
So that's Cognac, a magic potion that stands the test of time. More than just alcohol, it's like a living, breathing monument.